Hi guys, Rob from Dingo Sandbags. This is an instructional video on how to set up your universal sand sack once you've received it. So, first things first, you fill it up with sand, which is pretty straightforward. Make sure you use dry play sand. That's the recommended substance to put in your bag. Now, once you've done that and you want to weigh your bag, it's a bit tricky because if you just put it on a sanded set of household scales, you probably cover the dial and won't be able to read the weight. And it's also difficult to hold the bag, especially if it's very heavy, and stand on the scales and look at it at the same time. So the best thing to do is just get a makeshift rack that you can sit on a set of ordinary household scales and you can still read the dial. I've just got a bucket which works very well. So I just put the bucket there and then lift the bag up and put it on there like that. Once the bag gets too heavy to lift up, I just start filling it up while it's on there until it gets to the desired amount, and then I'm ready to go. Now, in regards to tying it off, there's a few key instructions that you need to follow to make sure you get the best result or outcome with your bag. This bag is designed to be like an atlas stone. It's a really safe type of atlas stone because it's soft, it doesn't damage the gym as well, and it's much safer to use if it happens to drop on your feet or anything like that. But the goal is when you tie it off to get it as tight as possible so it's like a ball. And to do that, this is what I'm going to show you. So a few elements of the bag, you've got the webbing and you've got a buckle. The buckle has a non-adjustable female end and an adjustable male end. So first thing you want to do is make sure you've got plenty of dag or webbing length at the adjustable end. So once you've got that organised, then we can tie off the bag. So the next step is to make sure you get a very good seal at the Velcro closure. The way I do that is just by simply giving it a snap and then making sure it lines up evenly. And of course I also press it in to make sure that the Velcro attaches really well, and then I'm ready to go. So now all I do, it's like those waterproof bags that you get. You simply just fold the bag down really neatly and using the width of the Velcro as the size of your fold. And as you do this, the bag will start to fill up with air, so you just simply push the air out of it and then keep going. Making sure as neat as possible, a good fold. All the way down, and then as it fills up with air, push it out again. And eventually we'll get a pretty good fold close to the bag, or if not as tight as possible. So there might be a little bit of give at that point there. Now, this is the key. So, first of all, the fold is towards you, towards the camera. So now what I'm going to do is wrap the fold towards me, and the female end of the buckle is going to come underneath the male end with the adjustable strap. So that comes around, pulling it nice and tightly, and you'll form like a donut on top of the bag. And then I'll bring the adjustable end around. That's why you need lots of length. And I'll simply just clip it in and then pull it tight. And you want to make sure that the strap stays lined up. And then at this point here, we can now tuck the buckle underneath the fold, which also protects the buckle if you happen to drop it on there when you're using the bag. So then we just tighten it up nice and tight. You want to get a really good solid tie off. So once you've got it nice and tight, you've got like a donut shape on there, and you've got this little bit of leftover dag. So all I do with that is then just tie a bit of a truckies knot in there and tie it off, and there you have it. So it's a very neat, tight ball, which also, like as I mentioned before, is like an Atlas stone. So that's the instructional video on how to fill up and tie off a universal sand sack. Thanks for watching.